fancy in sessions. Court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good? I'm feeling great. I just got into a new type of yoga. I'm trying to like engage my body more. I'm tired of, I need to work out. That is essentially what I'm saying. Like I need to engage my body more. Sometimes it feels like energy is just sitting in my body. And I danced. I need to engage my body more. That's my side note. But yeah, I hope y'all is doing great. I'm just gonna, go ahead, post some cards. I'm gonna go ahead and post some cards. I've been modifying my coffee. So it's coffee and creamer, but it's also cacao and sea moss. And I like it like this. Make me feel more health conscious. I'm not giving up coffee anytime soon. I keep doing this every year. I'm like, I'm gonna give up coffee. I need to give up coffee. I can't. It's not that I can't. It's just that I have to balance it out. So like, I'm having coffee right now. I'm gonna have kombucha later because I need to restore my stomach from the coffee. It's acidic as fuck. Kombucha, has a good way of helping your gut health. So boom, the card that came out was conscious words. Conscious words. Look at this card. I don't think I want to pull anymore. So that's what we're pulling right now. And I think I want to pull something from the Spiritual Awakening deck. So I'm going to do those two decks. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? And Big Mama for real. I'm playing right now like, don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Well, you are paying me mind. But you know what I'm saying? Don't pay too much attention to the little like outbursts that I'm having. That song probably ain't relevant, How many cards came out? Not too much. Here we go. The law of gender. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? Do I want another one? I don't feel like another one, so I'm not gonna do it. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? I'm gonna grab something from the Bad Girl Oracle deck. This is the law of gender. Okay. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? Big Mama for real. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? This is the song I'm singing while I'm shuffling. Damn, these cards are taking a while to come out. I just be waiting for something to pop out. Too many cards. Shuffling again. I want one card, please. You know what I just heard? Be mindful of why you were invited to the section. Be mindful of why you were invited to the section. Be mindful of why you were invited to the section. There we go. The mall. Be mindful of why you were invited to the section. I don't know what that means right now, but we just gonna get into these cards until, the message starts to come together. Because right now, I feel scattered, but not too much. So, this is conscious words. Let's go right up into that. Conscious words. It flipped open to it. Conscious words. I am are two of, I believe this wholeheartedly. Oh, wow. I love this. Like, these cards are so aligned to the way I think. So aligned. I am are two of the most powerful words you can ever use to shape your destiny, Nari. Words, the currency of thoughts, can be used to empower or disempower individuals or nations. When thoughts are translated into words, they transform into vibrations. This card comes to you to ask you to bring awareness to your words. Sometimes habits can be formed through the use of various words, words that serve to disempower your ability to attract the life you want. Words and phrases such as try, can't, should have, could have, would have, and so many more are often uttered in jest but have reverberating energetic repercussions. Pay attention to your words, dear one, for not only do you hold the power to literally transform your life, but also to empower others through the simple act of the spoken word. Use this knowledge, dear one, and practice the magic of love through the words I can, I will, I am. Chakra, throat. Exercise, create and write down a list of powerful words and phrases such as I am blessed, I am creative, I am grateful, and stick them around the home. See these affirmations and embrace their empowering messages. Always remember the power of words in your life. I wholeheartedly believe that. I do. I do, I do, I do. Because listen, like, you have the power to destroy yourself or build yourself. It's as simple as redirecting your thoughts and redirecting the way that you see things. That's alchemy in itself. Like, let's say you're going through a situation. If you focus on the negatives, then you're going to see more of the negatives. It's funny because I was just watching a video by Abraham Hicks. It's actually kind of like in my screen, still open. What's it called? I can't open it. But she was like, emotion, an emotion reveals what words or thought patterns that you're currently in, and you have the power to shift your thought patterns. So if you're in a situation that is stressing you out, like, is you have the power to say, wow, I'm so grateful that this is working out this, like, let me say, actually I have an example with me. So I like to take up overtime, right? I like to work. I need to work. I like to take up overtime, and then this week, for whatever reason, the overtime was like, it just wasn't showing up, and I'm like, bro, it's the end of the week. I want my overtime. So I was like, I'm just so grateful that I'm able to pick up shifts. I'm just really grateful that I'm able to do this. I'm grateful. And then there was a glitch, and I was able to pick up a shift that's not in my department, and then it just corrected itself. But you have the power to do that. You really do. A lot of us just don't believe that we do. It's your beliefs create your reality, and I believe I can. So whenever something is like stressing me, I just be like, I am so grateful that it's working out like this. I am so grateful that I'm able to do this. I'm so grateful for this. I am this. I am, like, and then you feed that into yourself and you begin to see your reality change. I learned that a couple years ago, and it's powerful shit. Powerful shit. Powerful shit. Okay. So the law of gender, every time I talk, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm in that space. I'm just in a career shift in general. Like, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I am. The law of gender. But we do what gotta be done. God gives us the energy. People think of abundance as just being money. No, energy is currency. You want to make more money? Ask God for the energy to be able to do so. I feel like that's cutting out the middleman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you already have something that is like structured, well, not cutting out the middleman, because there's people who be manifesting money and shit like that. But for me, I understand the lessons that I'm given, and some of the lessons that I'm given are helping me to be able to change my mindset about money. So I be praying for the energy to be able to continue to work the way that I do, because it's not going to be long term. So I just be praying for energy. I just be praying for it. That's currency. That's what's in your divine storehouse. That is what is in that's spiritual abundance. Yeah. The law of gender. Embrace your divine masculine and divine feminine within. do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? Whose birthday coming up? Whose birthday is coming up? It's Cancer season. It's Cancers and Gemini. No, Cancers. Oh my God. I forgot somebody's birthday. But yes, Cancers and Leos coming up. Gender 51. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? Universal law of gender. Embrace your divine masculine and divine feminine within. Within all creation is the masculine and feminine. The masculine is the aspect of manifesting that implants the seed of fertility. The feminine is the subjective womb of life that births the creation into form. Every thought is the masculine. The manifestation process is the feminine. All demonstrations in the 3D realm are the culmination of both. Energetically, all forms are held in perpetuity by universal consciousness. Awaken the oracle within. By drawing this card, it indicates that your higher self desires to give birth to a new creation. Let go of feeling frustrated. Each thought is the masculine impregnating the feminine aspect of universal law and setting it into motion. This principle is the confirmation of the ever-growing abundant nature of your creative powers. The universe is the canvas of your thoughts. Be open and available to receive the thoughts you have sown. And again, the first card that was out was conscious words. Be conscious of the seeds that you plant in the garden of your mind. For seeds grow after their, what did he say? After their, I don't know, he said a word. But yeah, but seeds do grow. So be conscious of the thought seeds that you plant because they will come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Or you always have the power to change your thoughts. When you're feeling an emotion, that is the supreme time to look at your thought patterns, to look at the things that you say to yourself and how that's beginning to reflect in your reality. Because your emotions is like, I feel like emotions be that middle ground before something comes into fruition. Because if you're feeling something, if you're feeling an emotion, then eventually the physical will reflect that emotion. It's like, here's how I think of manifestation. It happens first spiritually, then mentally, then emotionally, then physically, right? So like, let's say you're into candle work or prayer or whatever you do, right? You pray, you light a candle, you're petitioning, you're asking God, yo, can you help me with this? Usually you're gonna feel you shifted something spiritually. So now your mental is beginning to unpack a couple things to help you align to that thing that you just requested, right? So then you're going through the emotional processes of releasing whatever does not serve that goal, that highest purpose that you just set, that intention. Whatever does not set that does not serve that intention, you're beginning to feel it out. Now that's the part where we usually get stuck in our feelings. So what I was saying earlier was that I've been feeling like I need to move my body more because you need to move through those feelings. It's a physical act as well. Not only is it an unpacking act, like you need to sit down and sit with your feelings and understand your feelings so that you can change your thought patterns. They all feed into each other. So that you can sit there and change your thought patterns so that you're aligning spiritually to what it is that you desire. So that like you need to move through your body. You feel me? So like your emotions are telling you what's going on in your mind. Feel the emotions, understand what's going on in your mind. Your emotions are in your body. You're feeling it. Move your body. Move around, right? Like, you know, like when pregnant women are giving birth, and that's where I think, okay, that's just a reference that just came to mind. But like when pregnant women are giving birth, this society is sick. Women should not be sitting down. Usually when a pregnant woman is giving birth, she wants to move. She needs to move her body. Like she needs to move her hips, rock. She needs to squat. She needs to walk around, pace. Like you need to move things through. Like you need to move things through you. Like, so that is essential. So your thoughts feed your emotions feed your physical reality. If you want to change something within your physical reality, you must work with your body. You must move your body, and you must understand what these thoughts are that are being fed to you that's making you react in the way that you do. So, yeah. So, journal in action. Find a mirror or sit or stand in front of to do some inner work. Look beyond the form of the face and body. What do you see? What do you tell yourself about yourself? What seeds are you planting into your consciousness? Yeah. This is what we do. 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 What we do. What we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. So, boom. Now, the mall. This is the mall. It's upright. I love seeing this card upright. This is a beautiful card. So, the mall. When pulled upright, the mall may signal... Actually, let me read the mall loves trouble. In film noir, the mall is the paramour of a professional criminal and may or may not participate in criminal activity herself. The mall reflects the criminal's desire to possess beautiful things, acting out of her own desire for danger, romance, and power. The mall may cover for her partner, but doesn't turn a blind eye to their crimes. She's with them specifically because she knows that they're bad. When pulled upright, the mall may signal that you're working... Like, think of think of Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, but just follow what the plot is. So when pulled upright, the mall may signal that you're working in harmony with your partner, or that you're both pulling your weight to reach a shared goal. She may signal that you're facing down the same enemies and will need to look out for each other. So upright is partnership, protection, cooperation, love, and romance. And then that was like the law of gender, right? So like the act of creation, I feel like that's the same way with like partnership. I won't necessarily say that people have their roles and shit like that, but I feel like the act of partnership is to so sometimes, like, traditionally what it would be is like spiritually the feminine takes the lead, and that's within yourself as well. So spiritually the feminine takes the lead, action oriented wise the masculine takes the lead type vibes. So that's working within yourself as well. Like if you're working with both your feminine and masculine qualities, and I feel like you have to work within yourself first before you work outside yourself. So you need to work with both your masculine and feminine qualities so that you can attract what also serves that dynamic, what also, so that you can fall naturally into what works best for you, right? So you attract someone who also fell naturally into what works best with them, and you come together and you're able to put your heads together, right? With both of your unique skill sets in a way. But you have to do that within yourself before so. And I was telling my friend this because like we're talking about masculinity and femininity. And I was basically saying to her, like, I feel like right now people keep searching for a trad life, but they're not healing their masculine. Like, I feel like a lot of women are rejecting their own masculine qualities, and they're projecting that onto somebody. Like, a lot of women are ignoring their masculine qualities in search of a traditional life, but are actually putting themselves in danger. That's how I feel. I feel like you need your masculine, right? You need your inner masculine. People are just not supposed to just be one way. That's how you end up with toxic masculinity and how you end up with toxic femininity, right? You're not supposed to be just one way. You're supposed to balance yourself out. So I feel like with people approaching like the trad life vibes, like that's a alt-right pipeline. That's a side note. Very alt-right pipeline. But with people approaching the trad life, they're lacking that quality of being able to protect themselves. So then you start to see like these other like older women who are already living that life, and they tell you, yo, I depended on a person, I depended on this man, and now he's traded me out for somebody younger, and I have no skills, I have no job, I have no this, no that, because they denied their own masculine quality that protects them. Within you is a mother and a father. You're a nurturer and you're a protector. If you don't heal that relationship to masculinity within yourself as a woman, same thing with men. If men don't, or I'm taking off the gender binary, okay? But I'm speaking in terms of what I'm speaking of. But like, let's say you're a man and you do not heal that feminine quality within yourself. So of course you're going to seek somebody to give you that feminine quality, but that doesn't manifest into something healthy. All of us are both qualities of masculinity and femininity. However we present that is however we present that. You feel me? But it's something internal. It's something energetic. Okay? So like now you have like men who don't know how to nurture themselves, and you have women who don't know how to protect themselves. Like you need to be able to do both for yourself first, and then you're able to align outside of yourself. Feel me? So protect your energy is the first thing out. They're gaslighting you, heavily protected. Oh my God. You're okay. Lover girl, lover boy, energy of sign. Time to plan to move. Inner child needs nurturing. Then we got time for redirection. Okay. Move your body. What did I say? Move your body just came out. Refocus on love. More positive energy. Go to the event. Wants to play with your heart. Work smarter, not harder. Ah, what do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday? Trying to establish dominance over you. I think, what am I talking about? Like, masculine. Because I'm talking about healthy dynamics, right? You require independence. You're the one projecting. I believe in interdependence, not codependence, but interdependence, where you're able to work together and still maintain individuality. Because that's why, again, you need to heal that relationship to yourself, because then you're able to move into a dynamic that serves you best, that doesn't require sacrifice of who you are at your core, right? So this, hold up. The High Priestess reverse. Six of Cups. That's that inner child work right there. Ace of Wands. Okay. So protect your energy. They're gaslighting you. You're okay. Go to the event. Lover girl, lover boy. Excuse me. Wants to play with your heart. Heavily protected, energy of sign. And then we got the High Priestess in reverse. So that's just someone really manipulative. Like, I feel like, again, like, it's funny how, like, when people, okay, let's say a masculine is super unbalanced in his femininity. He's more likely to be super fucking manipulative. Like, manipulative ass shit. Emotionally manipulative. Controlling. Unable to control his emotions. He's super toxic masculine. I'm a man. He's not balancing that femininity out, so he's unable to engage with you emotionally. He's unable to like really see you and be present with you. Wants to play with your heart. Energy is sign, or like if you're unbalanced in your emotions, then it's easier for people to manipulate that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's important to balance yourself out before anything. The relationship with yourself is the most important relationship that you have before any relationship that you have, right? Like, yeah, like the relationship with yourself is more important than any relationship that you have. That's the relationship that you have forever, right? You have to be conscious of how you talk to yourself, because how you talk to yourself, you allow other people to talk to you the same way, right? If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, then it's easier to attract relationships where you're not treated correctly, where you're not being treated the way you would like to be treated, because you're not treating yourself the way you would like to be treated. So, heavily protected energy assigned. Let's come back. We'll come back. Time to plan a move. Time to plan a move. Work smarter, not harder. Inner child needs nurturing. Trying to establish dominance over you. Time for redirection. 6 of Cups. And then that's like childhood playfulness. Like, work smarter, not harder. Time to plan a move. Inner child needs nurturing. Maybe you're in a situation that triggers your inner child like heavily. Like, maybe you're in a situation where where you're playing out a thought pattern that you've had previously. And you need to make new choices before you need to make new choices in regards to the way that you think. Like, I feel like physical situations that we experience reflect, again, our thoughts. If you want to change a situation, you most likely should change the way that you think about yourself. Your self-concept rules everything. Like, if you don't change the way that you feel or think about yourself, then things continue to reflect the same shit. You could try to change something physically over and over and over again, and then you find yourself in situations that are the same thing. But it's also allowing you to do the inner work. Like, you need to go within yourself and understand, why do you keep ending up in the same situations, right? So that's something that requires inner child work, inner child healing. You need to look at your inner child and you need to nurture it. You need to protect it. Masculine, you have a mother and a father within you. If you need to heal the relationship to a mother and to a father, you have to do that with yourself. Nobody's going to do that for you. I learned that. Like, you can't talk to your parent who, continuously denied you something and then expect them to heal that for you. No, you become the mother to yourself. You become the father to yourself. You become both elements to yourself. And then you're able to move through the world as a more balanced person. So whatever it is that you're going through is calling for you to do some shadow work, to do some inner child healing. Like, really sit down and observe your childhood patterns and understand why you do certain things. It's coming from childhood. I think most things lead back to childhood. Like, we react to certain things because of childhood. We're attracted to certain things because of our childhood. Like, we play things out over and over and over again. We're all children at heart. That's how I feel. Like, if you don't embrace that you're a child at heart, you suck the life out of yourself. And then we live in a society that does not value children, because a lot of people will not embrace their inner child. So they take it out on other innocent beings, vulnerable beings. So, trying to establish dominance over you. Time for redirection. And this is something that I'm going to bring up real quick before you know what I can't fucking stand? How dare you see someone and think that they're vulnerable, and think that they're innocent, and think that they're weak, quote unquote, like people who take advantage of children or the vulnerable or animals. How dare you see something small and cute or something that you've registered as being innocent and young or childlike, and you think that you can manipulate it and you think that you can harm it? How dare you? I really hate that shit. That's how I feel like society has become. Like people see like, especially in family dynamics, people see children and they have no issue abusing children, and then they become abused adults. I mean, people who are abused as children, and they see people who they think are weak, and they see people who they think are frail, like, and they say, oh, this is a person who is easy for me to get one over on. How fucking dare you? That reflects something very sick within yourself. Very sick. Extremely sick within yourself. How dare you? How dare you? That bothers me. It always bothers me. It will always bother me. People who take advantage of people that they feel are vulnerable bother me a lot. A lot. So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the thought process. I just can't. I can't wrap my head around it. I see someone that I think is vulnerable. My instant goal is, oh my God, like this person, like, how can I be good to this person? How can I protect this person? Because obviously, like, people will think you're naive. People will think you're naive, and then they'll try their best to manipulate you. They'll try their best to get things out of you that you don't want to give because they think that you're naive. And I see, like, my biggest skill set is to play dumb. I love playing dumb because people have a tendency to project childlikeness off on me. So how you react to the way that I am is how you react to children. And you're a person who is sick. You're a person who is extremely sick. And I attract a lot of sick people sometimes. Like, I realized that. Like, I've attracted people who who are borderline, like, I've attracted people who are borderline, who tell me that they like women young and da 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 da. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, whoa. People be sick. Like, people be actually sick because they won't heal. Move your body, masculine, refocus on love. You're the one projecting more positive energy. And an Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning, a new beginning, a new beginning. I think, and then also like, and I'm not even just saying this for like, I think that sometimes, damn, there's a thought, because I'm looking at the masculine card, because I'm like, oh, if I'm talking to a masculine, like, I think that goes even more unnoticed. Like, if a masculine is like super gentle, right? People take advantage of people who they view as being giving or over giving. People will go out of their way to hurt people who they think are over giving. They will do everything in their power to drain the life out of them. They will do everything in their power to make them feel like they'll do everything in their power to establish dominance over them. That's the same logic with parents who they have a child that the child cannot escape a beating, right? So they're like taking advantage of the power that they have over this child. The child could try. I remember as a child, I used to try to get them to talk to me. I can talk. Like, can we talk about, like, we can talk about it. And nobody wanted to talk. Even though I kept saying I can talk, because they were taking advantage of the power that they had over me being a child. So people do that. They take advantage of the ability that they have over you being a child, like over you lacking a quality. That's the same thing with, like, people target young, like, women who grew up in the church, because there's a naivety to a woman who grew up in the church. Oh, my baby. There's a naivety to a girl who grew up in the church, a deep naivety. Sheltered people target those who are sheltered. They think you're green. They think that they could get whatever on you. Like, that shit's sick. It's sick. Refocus on love. You're the one projecting more positive energy. But yeah, Ace of Wands, refocus. Change your thought patterns. Move through the emotion. Change your thought patterns. More positive energy. I was about to go on a tangent and it was about to get real. I censor myself just a little bit. Cancer season, losing sleep over it. Intentions in the right place. Oh, nurturing. I think of like with that, I really do feel like, damn. People are picking, you're gonna pick up what you need, but intentions in the right place. Cancer, you're the one projecting more positive energy. Like, I just feel like if you were a nurturing quality, like if you had a nurturing quality or like a childlike quality to you, and you're heavily protected. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna use me as an example, but like, okay, so I have like this naive quality to me that's not, it's not real, it's an illusion. Like I'm very, very perceptive, but I can come across as being naive. And I just observe people and I figure out like where their heart is. I figure out where their heart is. And I'm heavily protected and I know that. That's why I do that. Because like, you're not battling me. You're not battling me. You're not battling me. You're battling something you can't see. You're not battling me. So maybe you went into a situation with your intentions in the right place. So that like naive quality, that pure heartedness type shit. Even though I don't like to say pure heart, but I don't know. I guess it's hard for you to see yourself fully. But like maybe you approach something with the right intentions and you didn't know, like, or you don't automatically assume that people have really bad intentions, right? If you're like me and you're heavily protected, then someone's sleep is fucked up. Like somebody cannot sleep about the things that they did. Like someone's unable to sleep about the things that they did. Psychic protection needed. Like somebody's unable to sleep about that shit. Someone did something fucking sick. Journal about it. You scare them. Yeah, somebody did something that they should not have done. And it's hard for them to sleep now because they should not have done that shit. Because it's not you that they try to play with your heart. Your heart is necessary for your journey, right? Who you are and the way that you love is necessary. Someone took the way that you love and was like, oh, this person is dumb. If this person is dumb, I'm going to take advantage of them. Wow, I can assert dominance over them because you move in a certain way. You move more, maybe like you're naive. You move in a certain way. But you move like that not because you're naive and not because you don't see what's happening. You move like that because you're protected. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to. You know where your life is headed. You trust your guidance. Your heart guides your way. If you let somebody fuck with your heart, you cut yourself off from your guidance. You're not able to hear the voice of God as well as you usually do. So somebody did something wrong. Somebody did something fucked up. That's it. And they not sleeping well. Like, they not sleeping well. But it's okay, because if you balance yourself out, the more you use situations to balance yourself out, the more you balance yourself out, the more you attract people who get it. That's how I feel. Like, the more you attract people who get it. Bonnie and Clyde type vibe, whatever. Anyways, Sam says, I'm hungry, so I have to go now. But Sam Sentient session adjourned. Please come back. Please come back.